So, welcome here to my YouTube channel. I'm Simone Bortolotti, and in today's video we are going to talk about not the iPad but a specific app on it, which is Goodnotes. And I've been using this iPad firstly at the high school and now at the university in like the last 2 or 3 years, and note-taking with the iPads and in general with tablets as a student is one of the most important tasks. And when I was at the high school, I've decided to go on Goodnotes 5 as my main app for note-taking, but recently I've decided to switch to Goodnotes 6, and so this is gonna be the topic of this video. Talking about the older version, so Goodnotes 5, I have to say that in general it works perfectly. It is a really amazing app. It is well optimized, I have to say, on my M1 iPad Air, so I bought it like 4 years ago, I don't remember when. So it's a really amazing app. It's even perfectly integrated with all the Apple products. So for example, in this case the iPad, in which I take all the notes obviously, but even with the iPhone. So if I want to check maybe a document, a note, something when I'm not on the iPad, I can check it so on the iPhone, on the MacBook. So this is a really perfectly integrated app, and it has most of the features that you may need while taking notes. So going from the basic things like the pencil, the rubber, those basic things, but even some more complex stuff. But recently Goodnotes released the new version, so Goodnotes 6. I don't remember when, but I believe it's like many months ago. But I've decided to keep my Goodnotes 5 version since I paid it few years ago. But I mean, on Goodnotes 6 there are some little improvement that I believe that could improve my workflow of note-taking at university, since I take the notes every day, many hours every single day. So it's an app that I need. And there are even some new interesting updates even about the artificial intelligence. So I've decided to do this switch from Goodnotes 5 to Goodnotes 6, paying an amount of 33 euros. So that's a little of an important upgrade in terms of price even. So in the last week, 10 days I believe, I switched to Goodnotes 6. And I would say that in general, I mean, here there's a document, and I mean in general it's a really similar app to Goodnotes 5. There are not many differences. I mean, on most of the cases there are some little improvements on some little details of the app. We'll go through the new things, but I mean all the basic stuff that was good on Goodnotes 5 are still good on Goodnotes 6. And into this video I cannot give you a sort of review and full experience of Goodnotes 6 just because I've been using it for like 1 week, 10 days, and in my opinion it's not sufficient to say whether an app makes sense. So I mean, I will make a full review about this app. But now let's go through all the main points and main things that made me say, okay, I want to do the upgrade on Goodnotes 6. The first thing is really simple, that is scribble to erase. So for example, if I write down something like hello, here we go. Now if we go here, as you can see, I can just erase it by doing this thing, and I thought this would have been useful instead of switching to the rubber from the Apple Pencil. But I have to say that in the last days, probably it's because I'm used to doing the switch to the pencil, to the rubber, just by tapping here on the Apple Pencil, and honestly I haven't been using this feature much, but I believe that this is really useful for all the people that use, for example, the USB-C Apple Pencil, and so they don't have this feature of just tapping on the surface of the pencil. Oh wait, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe, that's really important, and maybe to check out other contents here on my channel. But now, let's go back to the video. Another thing is the dash and dot line. This might seem stupid, but when I take all my notes, I used to do, for example, the dash or dotted lines, for example, under a phrase, or maybe to create some graphs or something on the documents. And honestly, not having this feature on Goodnotes 5 made me lose lots of time, especially maybe during the lessons when you need to take the notes just fast, and so you don't have the time to do all the little dashes to create the line. So this is something really little, but in my case makes a really good difference. And the main thing now that made me do this switch to Goodnotes 6, because I've been thinking about switching to Goodnotes 6 over the last months at the university, but I finally made the switch because with Goodnotes 5 there were some days, like 1 week, in which I had the problem with the lasso tool, which is that tool that makes you, for example, circle and move around a part of the text, or maybe just something that you have on your document. And I thought the problem was Goodnotes 5 with an update to iOS, or maybe with an update to Goodnotes. But when I switched to Goodnotes 6, I thought that that problem was solved, but actually it wasn't. And after like 1 week, that problem has been solved. So I don't know what happened with Goodnotes 5 and 6, but there was this little annoying thing. I even checked after on the internet that lots of people were reporting this. So not a really positive thing, because it made everything so slow, just it was impossible to use this tool, which for me is really important. Another feature are the links on the pages, and with Goodnotes 5 you didn't have this feature, but now with the Goodnotes 6 you have it. And honestly, this thing, I started using it with my notes, and it's something nice to have because you can connect different pages, different sections of the document, or even to external links from Goodnotes, and it seems to work pretty well. You can select to which page you want to go, to which maybe page of a slide document you want to go. So that's really positive, but we'll talk about this in the final review. And the last main feature on Goodnotes, which I haven't honestly used it yet, is all the features regarding the artificial intelligence, since on Goodnotes 6 the AI has arrived, like on every single app, and honestly I haven't had the chance to use it yet, but I believe that maybe in the future there will be more and more features that can make a little difference while taking all your notes by using the artificial intelligence. So I would say that that's all for this video about switching from Goodnotes 5 to Goodnotes 6. The full review about Goodnotes 6 is gonna come soon, but I can already tell that if you take some basic notes and you don't need any particular tool, if you already have Goodnotes 5 you can stay there with it. It's a really good app, it works pretty well, it's well optimized on iPad. But if you need some more particular and new feature, it can make sense to evaluate this switch, because if you believe that these new features can improve your workflow of note-taking, that's the point. I mean, it can make sense to spend those money, even though it's not a few amount of money. But so the full video about Goodnotes is gonna come. Just subscribe to not miss it, stay tuned, and let me know down in the comments if you have any particular question. Maybe we can talk about it in a future video or in a full review. And so that's all for this one. Leave a like, subscribe, and that's all for this video. See you soon guys, have a nice day, bye.